It's commanding Cash-A-Thon time. It's commanding Cash-A-Thon time. It's commanding Cash-A-Thon time. Hey guys, it's Catherine Perry. I'm your host of the Daily One Command. This is Friday, and so this is what the Daily Commanding Cash-A-Thon. And I am loving this series. I hope you are too. And the idea behind this is pretty simple. I'm getting on every day, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time. I'm releasing a video, but I'm doing a live stream, and you can watch this at any time in the replay, wherever you're catching this broadcast. And what I'm doing is I'm taking an idea, a concept, or we even come down to a word, and there's a teaching that is to support your success mindset. And we also use the tool of the one command as a method to break through your limiting beliefs and programming so that a new, greater idea can arrive. I also share a lot of other tools, and people are letting me know that that's one of their favorite parts is they're learning all these new little things. Today, let's get right on to it. If you are watching by Facebook, do me a favor, check the description box, and you'll see where it says to like StreamYard, and then that way I can see your questions and comments. So, really happy that you're here with us. So, we are going to get right into it. I got to say it again. It's the Daily Commanding Cash-A-Thon. Daily Commanding Cash-A-Thon. I woke up kind of singing that to myself. It gets me in a cheery mood, so I hope my voice is not too annoying for you. But this it revs me up and get all that good dopamine flowing. So hey, today's commands are all about magnetizing money to you in many ways. Now, when we think about money, of course there's good old cash money. We love cash money. What else do we love? Credit on a credit card. We love getting um, cards that are filled up with store credits, and we love getting uh, discounts, and we love debt disappearing, and we're always attracting to us. We can't help it. We are always attracting unconsciously and consciously. Unfortunately, a lot of what shows up, and most of what's going to show up, is your unconscious programming. And so, if you wonder, why does this keep happening to me? Well, one, the clue is that you are asking a question about why is this always happening to me, and that is how you are seeing your reality. That's how you're experiencing it. And when you are aware of a situation, I want to give you a little tip right here. I want you to be in your awareness. Okay, I see that this is happening. Not why is this happening to me again, right? You go, wow, this is happening to me again. Notice that it's happening. And then you could ask, well, what in me created this? And it could really go into a deep examination, but you could actually say, I wonder, two questions. I wonder what greater opportunity is going to arrive because of this situation. I wonder what blessing, right, is right behind this. That's one. But then you could look at that, take that same energy, and go, I wonder why things just keep working out for me. I wonder why, no matter what happens, something good happens right behind it. I wonder how I am always attracting money. I wonder how money just keeps coming to me, and I'm learning how to operate with money and play with money. And I have every day I'm having a greater understanding about money. I wonder how that's happening over and over again. That every day, in every way, I'm getting more and more intelligent about money, and my own greater intelligence is having a conversation with me about money, and I'm listening. Now, what that you just saw me do That's a riff. That's not our normal way of thinking about things, right? But what I'm demonstrating is when that energy, that emotion comes up, start putting different words to it and it flips it. It's like it flips the polarity of that energy from negative and limiting, and it opens like a channel and it flips that energy. Okay, here's the this is Catherine flipping. That's what that is. So here's the demonstration. This is exactly, I had to do this, was it last week? This hit me, well, actually, maybe this is a couple of weeks ago. And I had a situation where my income, my expected income in one day, just all went away. It was like I had a certain amount that I can count on this each and every month, and it went away. And it wasn't just from one source. This was like, it wound up being three different things. I'm going, that is interesting. And they all had the same reason, and it was all a very good reason. But this income source, just that channel just went, it flipped off. And I went, oh, that's interesting. The same days within the same 3 day period, my car acted up, and guess how much the bill was going to be from the mechanic? Yeah, the exact amount of that expected money. But that expected money was not going to be towards my extra stuff in case an emergency happened. It was like, here's my bills, here's the money I expect, and then absolutely know that I've got this other space to create more. And I get complacent. I'm not gonna lie. I have to keep my mind energized, and so do you. I've got to keep myself focused. And my first reaction was I went into a little victim mode there for a minute. It's like, why is this? Oh my God! I can't believe I'm here. What is going on? Why are they doing this to me? Where? I'm laughing, but I didn't cry. But I tell you what, I was not happy. Okay, I was not happy, and I just said, "Wow, this is fantastic. Wow, this is amazing. I wonder, I wonder what good's going to come from this. Why do I keep opening doors to new opportunity? How do I keep getting new ideas and inspiration? How do I continually stay in alignment with my higher and greater intelligence? And from that alignment, all my wealth and abundance flows. I wonder. I wonder. Now, if you hear me making statements like that, that's borrowed from a technique called affirmations, not affirmation, IRM, affirmation, like the word form. And that you start asking those questions. And I thought, wow, this is really, I have created something really interesting. And the reason that this showed up in this moment at this time was I had actually started investigating my victim mindset. And there's a many surprising ways and some things that you may not be aware of that actually have set you into a victim mindset. And we start getting conditioned. And as Joe Dispenza said, that, thoughts that wire together fire together. So when we have a thought and it's matching that emotion, what does that do? That fires the new neuron. And the more times that we fire, that fires, it builds up like this little hardened coat. Okay. And it starts locking it in. So by having this energy come up, and I'm having mismatched words. I didn't know I was going to teach you this. Thank you for being open. Somebody must be asking this question. But having mismatched words, well, then as I'm starting to say those words and my mind is opening up, the emotions start dissipating and my emotions start aligning to the powerful words. So if you find yourself in a why me? What is happening here? Oh, I gotta change this bad. I'm a firstborn, so I got that Catherine. You should have known better. What were you thinking? Kind of thing. Like my mom's voice right there. But I didn't go there. And I took 100% responsibility. And that was not my fault, but it was my responsibility to change it. Right? But on some level, did I create this? Yes. By, were there some circumstances, some things, some choices, conscious or unconscious, that I made? Yeah. And what wound up happening because of that, I kind of got fired up. I got excited, and went into. I have literally have no idea how I'm going to triple my income as a result. I don't know how. Not just how do I get that back? Because I don't need that back. I also need this car expense, and I'm also got some dental work I'm about to have done. So I just said, okay, so I used what we teach in Commanding Wealth, the ratio of the golden mean, 3 times. Okay, so I don't know how I'm easily generating 3 times the expense of my monthly bills and the car. And guess what happened? I manifested 4 times. And it was easier. And in fact, I was looking at my bank account yesterday and went, where did all that money come from? How did I do that? It didn't seem like I worked extra. Where did what did I do? And I actually all I really did was I put out a low cost offer and got to have some really powerful conversations. And the low cost offer was the Abundance and Opportunity Tarot reading, and I'm still doing that. And so, if you're interested in that, let me know. I'll send a message to me or put in the comments interested, and I'll give you the link to get your information on that Opportunity and Abundance Tarot reading. But it opened up a door for new conversations, not only with myself, but with people that I've not been in contact for a really long time. Then what's the result of that is there has been so much clarity about my business, and there's some folks that I've had conversations with, and that right now it's like what's been dormant has woken up in me. And that's the power of the one command. That's the power of having new conversation with yourself. And this is the power of taking control of your energy with your spoken word. So, what are we going to do today, guys? Hey, our command's about being a money magnet. And I want you to just say that right now. I am a money magnet. If you're where you can say things out loud. Hey, shout it out in the coffee shop. If you're at work listening on the down low, go ahead. I'm a money magnet. And really get that into you. Okay? And a very simple affirmation. You have probably seen this yourself. You have probably said this yourself. You've probably written this yourself. I am a money magnet. I always attract abundance and prosperity easily and effortlessly into my reality. I am a money magnet. We're going to say this a couple of times. Breathe in. I and say it again. Pardon me, I got a little stumbly. I am a money magnet. I always attract abundance and prosperity easily and effortlessly into my reality. Breathe in. Put your hand on your heart. I am a money magnet. I always attract abundance and prosperity easily and effortlessly into my reality. One last time, we're going to put a hand on our belly. Pat your beautiful little belly. Rub that belly. And I feel good. Yeah, massage that belly. We rub it in a circular way and just notice which way it feels better. Okay, so now we're going to say it again. I am a money magnet. I always attract abundance and prosperity easily and effortlessly into my reality. Hey, if you wrote this down in your journal every day for the next 30 days, your life would change. And I would say too, if you did a one command around this one statement and the one command, we say you only have to say it once. But if you really want to get this down into you, right, into all the levels of your being, and we're going to talk about that for a second. I do it as a way that I'm charging up my chakras, and we're going to talk about that. Good morning, Mr. David. I see we have a beautiful group with us today. We're going to talk a little bit about how we can actually turn on and activate our energy centers. Okay? So, who is ready to command cash? And yeah, we want that cash money. Hey, I love watching my credit card um, balances. I'd love when they say you have this much available credit. I love watching that number get bigger, right? I love watching my debt get paid down. I love that. I love the numbers in my bank account ever increasing. Yeah, I love cash money. Yeah. So right now, the image that I'm showing, when I'm walking you through the 6 steps of the one command, this is actually what I'm walking you through. At the bottom part of the image, you see that pole connecting down into the earth, and this is coming from the base of your spine, which is the red, okay? That is the first chakra. And this is your grounding energy, okay? And this is your ground of being. And then we have that pole of light that's coming up through the crown chakra, the top of your head, but that pole of light is also going down, straight down through your body, and it's aligning to and supporting your own grounding. Now, from the bottom up, do you see that energy starting to spiral up into your body? And then, like the colors of a rainbow, do you see how we have these energy centers that are lighting up, and they each have uh, their own color and some other information there. But this think that the way to think about this is that, like electricity, we have our grounding into the earth that stabilizes our connection to source. Okay, think about that. And then, as that energy is coming up through your body, each chakra is like a circuit breaker. And if our energy is open and clear, then that energy flows. And we can clear the energy with intention. And I use a lot of tools. Like I love to do sound healing and toning. And back in the days when I had a big, beautiful bathtub, I loved laying in the bathtub and being in that water and just toning. And I could just imagine that energy and just each chakra getting clear, clear, clear. I talk a lot about this in my 7 chakra wealth coaching class, and next week in the daily one command, we are going to be clearing and doing commands for each level of the chakra. Now we have 7 chakras and 5 days to do it, so I don't know how exactly that's going to be organized, but I'm going to be spending all of my attention on opening up these energy centers. Okay. And because there's some things to know, we've got some tones, and each level of chakra holds its, kind of has its own job. Okay. But we're going to be coming up through this and we're going to be charging up. So hold this image in your mind as we go through the grounding process. Okay. So just quick recap. We have a clear intention. What are we doing? Intention. We are commanding for money. What do you need money for? What are you needing it for? What are you wanting it for? I know what I need. I know what I want. I also know what state of being. How do I want it? When I get that money, how do I want to feel? Do I want to feel like, there's plenty? Do I want to feel like, yes, this is how I roll? Right? So, yeah, I'm worthy. I'm deserving. I earned this. This is mine by my divine right. How do you want to feel? with and around and about money. Tune into that. How do you want to feel? Great. And so let's say that you had a day that Catherine brilliantly created where not only did the income drop, the bill suddenly went up in direct proportion. And to be able to meet whatever challenge in confidence, with confidence and dignity, that you absolutely have the ability to create your cash by your command. Do you want to meet adversity with confidence? Yeah. Do you want to have the feeling that no matter what your bank account says, that you are enough and you have more than enough? Those two go hand in hand. When we see that there's not enough, it's a direct reflection of your feeling about your own enoughness. Yeah. And when you think about the future, what are you doing today to support your future wealth? What state of being are you in now and projecting into the future you? And I wonder what future you, what energy, wisdom, grace, magic is being sent back to you. Now, you all may already feel that energy starting to shift, and that's with intention. I'm intentionally speaking this all into you. I'm asking questions, and this is already starting to open portions of your mind, and it's already creating an activation. And if you notice, soon as there's an emotion that may start coming up, because there could be some shame around your situation, there could be definitely some fear, there could be worry, and I want you to know that meet those feelings will pass. Okay, and to meet your feelings in love and compassion. Now, if we were in the masculine set, we'd go, "Oh, hell no, not today, Satan. Let's go. We're going to charge. We're going to fight it." You don't have to fight it. We're going to let love do the work. We're going to be present to it and let that energy dissolve, because you are already a master at shaming and blaming yourself. You're already a master at learning how to tolerate less and less in your life. And being present to that, and being present to the wounded part of you, and the frightened part of you, and the powerless part of you, and love and compassion. What do you think could happen? What happened when you met someone in your outer world, when you were weak and vulnerable and afraid, and they simply met you in love? And maybe all they could offer was encouragement. What happened? That little teeny flame inside of you started rising up, lighting up. You found enough energy, and you borrowed maybe some courage to face another day. And that situation passed. But that love, that encouragement, and that truth that you are worthy of love, and the confidence within you that you absolutely have, that confidence and truth that you absolutely have everything that you want, need, or desire in order to create the reality that you want, need, and desire. It's already there. Right now, the master in me greets and aligns to the master in you. The I am And when I'm speaking of the I am, that is that God part of me is aligning to the I am in you. And in this space, let there only be love between us. Breathe, breathe, breathe into that. Already you're noticing some opening, some emotions could start coming up. We're going to tune back into this statement one more time. I am a money magnet. Say this out loud if you're in a place you can say it out loud. I always attract abundance and prosperity easily and effortlessly into my reality. And this is going to be our command. And we're going to bring up that earth energy. We're going to go into those energy centers. And I just want you to witness each one coming on, on, on. We are turning on all the circuit breakers. We're throwing the breaker, baby, and opening the channels for all of that energy to flow into you. Okay? If you are ready to start commanding for your money. And think about specifically if you've got a money need, right? If you're commanding for a specific cash amount or a debt to be forgiven, or hey, I don't, like you may have a big expense coming up, you have no idea. Don't worry about the expense. Focus on what you need the money for. So, for example, I was told recently I need to spend a whole bunch of money on my teeth, and I could command for the money for that. But I'm actually commanding for the dental work to all be done. And I don't know how it's done. And I have beautiful, healthy teeth and gums, and I have a big, beautiful smile, and I don't have my little gappy gaps anymore. Right? I only know I love my beautiful, healthy teeth, right? And that's what you command for. But we're going to hold this one affirmation, okay? All right, so type in I am if you're ready to rock and roll. All right, so the way the one command goes, the statement is I don't know how and I'm going to have to flip back over to that affirmation to be honest. And I'm going to use that affirmation as our command today. But I will also make a space for that statement, for your own particular statement. Okay? All right. So give me 1 second here. I have to make a slight adjustment. Pardon me while I do that. And maybe this will be a chance for you to kind of get clear on what your desire is. Your desire is much more powerful than a want or a need. Did you know that? Wants and needs come and go, but our desires are a part of our essence. Okay, let's go for it. We're going to go through the 6 steps of the one command. All right, so I just want you to close your eyes, settle in, take a nice deep breath. Beautiful. And I want to invite you to feel your connection to the earth. And you may picture, visualize, or imagine that you, at the base of your spine, is like the trunk of a tree. And you've got long energy roots going down, down, down into the earth. And as you become aware of this connection, I want to invite you to also become aware of that earth energy starting to spiral up and come up into your body. And as it's coming up, it's coming right up your spine, neck, shoulders. Yeah, this feels good as you bring your attention to your heart and you're aligning to your purpose, whatever it is that you desire, whatever result that you want to see in your life. and allow that thing that you desire, whatever it is, to align to you. Because the money you want, need, and desire is already here. It's only because of your beliefs and programming that it is not here. And you're not able to see it, not able to feel it. So just allow that money that you may or may not know about to just align to you. I want to invite you to become aware of your connection to Source, which is like a pole of light. It's coming right down through the top of your head, right through your body, and it's grounding right down into the earth. And the earth energy, your unique physical energy, and the spiritual life force energy. So we have creative life force energy, your physical energy, and spiritual life force energy are all starting to mix and blend and align. Eyes closed, but very lightly lift your chin up, just very lightly. And then with your eyes closed, softly roll your eyes up as if you're trying to look up through the top of your head. And send your consciousness up, up, up into the universe. And the higher you go, the faster you go, and soon you find yourself surrounded by the beautiful, velvety, black void of space. In the distance, eyes are still up, you may be aware of a teeny pinprick of light. Head towards that. And instantly, you break through the darkness into the light of pure, open potential. And here is our first command, and then I'm going to create a space for you to make your own command. I don't know how I came to know and understand on every level of my being, in every instance in my experience, this truth that I am a money magnet. I always attract abundance and prosperity easily and effortlessly into my reality. I only know I do now, and I am fulfilled. Now just mentally follow along with that. I want to say it one more time, but let your eyes relax this time. You're still in theta. I don't know how. I can absolutely know on every level of my being, at every instance in my experience, in the past, the present, and in the future, that I am a money magnet. And I always attract abundance and prosperity easily and effortlessly into my reality. I only know I do now, and I am fulfilled. And just let your eyes should be relaxed. And now just let that expand out a bit. Now you've got your own particular money command. So I'm going to say, state your command when it comes time for whatever it is you want. If you're commanding for $50,000, that's what you would put in. Okay? If you are commanding for your debt to be eliminated, that's what you say. Roll your eyes back up. I don't know how and state your command. I only know it is so now, and I am fulfilled. Let your eyes relax as that expands out to an idea even greater that serves more good in its fulfillment, and then let it expand out even more. Let it expand in your mind and wherever you're holding that consciousness. Let that state of expansion come through your body And as it's starting to come down and you're receiving with gratitude, in your mind's eye, picture, visualize, imagine, witness that energy coming right down through the crown chakra, right into the third eye, which is the sixth chakra, coming right down into your throat chakra. Oh, yeah, you're having whole new conversations with yourself about money, but now your money radar is on. You're opening up your telepathic abilities to seek and find money, and money is seeking and looking for you. And this is your signal going beep, beep, beep. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And money is drawing to you. And in your big, beautiful, loving heart is opening to receive all of those blessings and to be and express from this state of blessing. Yes, yes, yes. And coming right down into that solar plexus, charging you up, exciting you. Oh my gosh, giving you greater will, strength, courage, confidence to move forward. And just witness that energy keep coming right down into the second chakra. And this is stimulating and exciting that creative part of you and aligning with your spiritual values. And you may even start feeling energy starting to move in your lower back about being supported and having your needs met. Oh, yeah, and let's just let that energy start coming in, and it's already unwinding all those tight muscles. Already, there's a lot of unwinding happening, but this is already connecting you and grounding you into the earth in a new, more powerful way. And it's affecting your environment. Wow. Oh my gosh. And in fact, what's starting to come in is the realization that you live in a rich and abundant place. There's everything you need. It's all around you. That you already have the tools and the systems, and you have everything you need to cultivate and grow your wealth. You can, and you have the tools and weapons for hunting, and you're in good hunting grounds. Oh, yeah. And you have the power to move. And that energy is coming right down into your legs and your knees and your feet. You're feeling that energy starting to come up through your spine, your neck, your shoulders, down into your arms. Yes, yes. And now just so be in a state of yes, thank you, appreciation. And as all of this is unwinding, and we're letting go, and everything within you is starting to align to this truth and becoming activated, you're turning on that big, beautiful money magnet. Ooh, that power is growing. And right now, everything that was a belief, a thought, an image, idea that you had about yourself, your ability, your situation, all of that's just unraveling. It's letting go. And then these new ideas are starting to rewind and integrate. Now just stay with this for just a minute. And I want you to tell your mind, show me money coming to me now. And just look at this money just flying to you. It's sticking to you. Oh my gosh, it's just like landing in your wallet or your purse. You open a drawer, it's like, where did that money come from? Oh, is this a bill? Wait, why is there money already attached to this bill? What is happening here? And everywhere you go, everywhere you look, you see prosperity, abundance, and opportunity, and it is there for you. And you say, all this is here for me now. All of this is here for me now, and I'm so grateful for it. And just allow that money and that rich state of being just to wash over you and through you. And just like when Catherine was telling the story about, oh, that mom saying you should have known better, what's being replaced? I got you. I'm here for you. What new words? Oh, and just coming into these parts of you that feel broken or not enough. Just witness that rich, abundant energy flowing into you now, flowing from you. And we're just unlocking all these different levels of wealth and abundance and awareness and inspiration. All of that, all of that's coming in. And you're actually having a new conversation with yourself about your place in the world, the opportunities available to you. You're hearing things differently. You're seeing things differently because you are a new person. You're another person that you were 20 minutes ago. You're on a whole new timeline. And now, as you think about what it is that you wanted to command for personally, it could be a certain amount of money, it could have an expense covered, whatever it is, you tune in and you think about what you commanded on for you personally. What do you know now? Are you getting ideas? Whatever ideas start coming up, you want to write those down. Okay, write down every idea that pops up. And then look at them and say, well, yeah, this one makes the most sense for me. I'm going to do that. We always say keep a journal of your commands. I do provide a worksheet. It's there in the description. Grab that. But keep a journal. And whatever challenges or revelations or successes. And sometimes these little teeny successes are clues about your greatness within. And what do we say? After you've written down those ideas, when you get that inspiration, you get ready for that. And when you see that opportunity, you just go for it. You go for it. Wow, this was fun. Did you have fun today? Was this beneficial? Oh, I hope you enjoyed it. I love doing this. And like I said, two things. Next week, at the time of this recording, this is March 25th. So we're going to be kicking off April, coming into the new month in spring with doing these one commands into the chakras. And I think you're really going to have a great time doing that. Two, if you want to know more about the opportunity and abundance tarot reading, and there's energy healing that goes with that too. If you want to know more about that, put a message in the comments. Just say interested, and I will, through Messenger, send you a private link to sign up for that. Okay? All right, my love. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. You have a fantastic week. Thank you so much. And I just want you to know that I absolutely know that you have everything that you want, need, or desire, and you are a wealth creator. And I support you. So until next time, my darling, this is Catherine Perry, the Big Vision Coach of Witness Your Mastery. Bye bye.